Transfer. Oh, hey.
Oh, there you go. It worked. Surprise.
Surprise. We're here.
We're also surprised.
Yeah.
In fact.
Yeah. How come I'm so much closer to the camera than you are? Was that
That's funny. It was
a
not
point?
intentional.
Was that not? Okay. I'll move back here with you.
Sure. Sorry, there's a whole bunch of stuff to move around every time.
So this is our beta test. No. Yeah. 2. Beta test
Yeah,
2.0.
Yeah.
2.0.
So we've adjusted a whole bunch of cool stuff sort of behind the scenes. I'm going to grab some headphones because what I'd love to test is a super cool thing. Well, it seems super cool to me. Maybe nobody else cares, but I want to just see if this works. So right now, as we're speaking, we have no reverb, which is great because normally when we talk, if we hear reverb on like a voice, it's hard to understand and it sounds really weird and kind of annoying. So I just.
But when you're singing and with the music,
without
it
reverb,
sounds so good.
it's really intense. Also, if you have no reverb whatsoever. So because this is just sort of like a converted bedroom in a way. It's not like a concert
real
hall.
sound studio or concert hall.
So it's pretty dry. So I'm gonna try hitting this pedal and let's see.
Oh, I can hear it immediately.
Yeah.
Like the
now
click.
we have it's the click of the pedal. You can hear. It's like So like reverb.
Oh, cool.
No reverb.
Oh, toys are so much fun.
Yeah. So.
So what kind of pedal is that?
The pedal's actually
Apex.
not really doing anything. It's like I had this from like 15 years ago. It's like a guitar amp pedal that just like switches between like if you're turning distortion on or off.
Yeah.
So I was looking at it the other day, like, because I was going through stuff in my studio to be like, well, I'm not using this, so like I could probably throw this out. And then I was like, wait a minute.
I could use this.
If this works.
That would be awesome.
So
how did you hook it up then?
Currently, it's wired up into be the pedal for like a MIDI keyboard over here.
Yeah.
And then I've got it basically turning on and off a reverb channel in Ableton.
Yeah.
So it's set through like MIDI. So so that's cool. I think
it's very cool. It's very cool.
Yeah. The other thing that's cool is this is also new, which is also not on camera right now, which is fine. We'll end up using it.
We could show it in
the
future.
It's true. I don't know how well.
Well, we can do it next time.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of cables in here. It's an Ableton push, which is a super cool thing that I'm super excited to be able to use.
Do you teach about it too?
I haven't yet. Just because none of my students are currently working in Ableton.
Yeah, okay.
But I would love to. It's a great teaching tool for sure. But what's cool is we can use it to record and like stop clips and whatnot as well in the future. So if we decide to do like a recording session here, we can use that to like very quickly sort of like record and like listen back to stuff, which is great.
Cool.
So, close this. So if you happen to be tuning in, feel free to say hello. Sorry, this was super last minute.
True.
So I didn't actually tell anybody that it's happening.
I didn't tell anybody either. If someone finds us, they're very lucky.
Yeah. But the recording will stay up on YouTube anyway. So if anyone finds it later, hello from the past.
Hello from the past.
Hello from the past.
Hello to the future.
Yes. Hello to you in the future. We are technically in your past.
Bum bum bum. We're in your present, but we're in our past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So for today, we're just gonna be looking at a few songs that have we actually played these on the stream already?
No, I don't think so. Maybe.
I can't even recall.
We can't recall.
Yeah,
this is the beginning of season 2, though, right?
I think so.
Is this our official first season 2?
I don't know. We're not very good at making these types of decisions. Because I think we have like a season 2 soft launch.
We've been testing. We've been testing some things.
Yeah, testing it like
and the color changed
stuff
and
yeah.
So this is still kind of a soft launch, but we're going back to our Thursday night. And we'll probably do about 10 Thursdays again, right?
Probably something like that.
Because it's all in the fall, but now you're going on tour.
Yeah, they won't be every week.
He's going on tour. I'm in Sweeney Todd.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
That's coming up?
It is coming up. Yeah, it premieres in November. Yeah, so there's a few things. Jenna and I also have an opera project that we received a grant for.
Very exciting.
And so lots of stuff.
That's great.
So hopefully we can get 10 Thursdays in.
Yeah, okay. So they probably won't be like right back to back.
When do you leave then? You leave like next week?
No.
The week after?
I think it's the week after that.
Oh my gosh, so we have to rehearse next Thursday.
You have to.
This week and next week at least. Yeah. And then on the Thursdays that you're in BC and I'm here, will we just meet and do a Skype thing? Or
that's a good question.
What are you thinking? Are you busy on Thursdays?
I'm thinking it's probably going to be very busy on the tour.
Okay.
So
we
I'll
take
have
those
look.
weeks off?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we can decide as we get closer to then. But
sure.
I think probably I will be, I'll have my hands like completely full is my understanding anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
okay.
I guess actually we should just by name mention the songs are by a Canadian composer named Christine Donkin.
Yeah.
The full suite is called Not Roses, and this first song is called Not Roses. No. Yeah, so there's 6 songs in total. I think Christine told us we don't have to perform them in order.
Yeah.
Which is good because we're not performing them in order.
Yeah, that's so true. There's 3 English and 3 Spanish.
Yeah. And they go kind of like every other. It goes English, Spanish, English, Spanish, English, Spanish. I think. Is that correct? Yeah. So for today, or at least for now, we're starting with the English ones, which are 1, 3, and 5.
And then we're gonna start working on the Spanish ones as well. How much have you looked at the guitar parts for the Spanish ones?
I've looked through them. I think they're all doable. I just have to. I haven't looked at them much the last few weeks.
Okay.
I think I looked at them more like a month or two when we happened to meet with Christine. But I haven't looked at them a whole lot recently. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's see how this first one goes, and then nitpick it.
Sure. Sorry, this always feels so dramatic when I'm like.
Yes. So we'll just do a run through then, I guess. I'm frapping out.
Yeah.
That's good though. Sound check.
Sound check. Okay. You know what it was? Sorry, what happened was I recorded myself doing a voiceover for something with it the other last week. So you're obviously a much louder singer than I am dialogue reader. So.
Dialogue, interesting. What were you reading?
It's actually a script for a meditation.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah. I haven't finished working on it yet, so
what got you into that?
It's going to be part of a performance, actually. I'm going to include like a meditation where I'm like improvising as part of like a set in an upcoming concert.
That's neat. That's super cool.
I hope so. But listening to the sound of my voice telling you to like breathe in specific ways is really awful for me.
Yes. Okay, because you're not used to listening to your voice.
Yeah.
It's something you have to train and get used to.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. I actually kind of can enjoy my voice nowadays.
That's great.
In certain things.
Yeah.
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 Because it's become very objective.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's
it's not just a subjective, great. Oh, I like it or I don't. It's like, oh, this is correct. Oh, the breath support here is good. It's all very objective criteria.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I find is interesting is when a performer, whether they're a singer or an instrumentalist, can say like, oh, I sound a little bit warm today, or like I sound a little bright today. It's like those are really interesting because you can tell that someone is used to how they sound in recordings.
Yes.
And they're able to like compare what they sound like today to those things. So I think that's really actually very impressive, I'd say. Okay.
Okay, so let's try again.
Take 2. Does the tempo feel okay?
Maybe a little slow. What did you think?
Okay.
Did you feel it was slow?
I think I started a little slower than I intended to.
But I felt like we were following each other, and
yes.
So I feel like that's the most important. I don't care about the speed until we find our groove, and then we can move however we want.
Okay. All right. Take 2.
Can we just do bars 17, 18, 19 again?
Sure. Sorry, there was a moment in there where I went to hit the pedal to turn my page and I accidentally turned off the reverb.
Oh, funny.
And then I was like, oh no. Reverb. Suddenly the sound disappeared because all the reverb disappeared, and then also I was not looking at the right page. So, sorry about that. So, it turns out it does take practice to do this correctly, which is good.
Maybe
I also
from
think
13?
Sure. Also going to turn the reverb down a little bit. Sorry, from... do you want to start
maybe
it from
13?
13? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
maybe the reverb doesn't need to be 7 seconds long. That's what it is.
It's a little. It feels a little.
Yeah, little long.
Oh, I parked in the driveway out in front of the stairs. Is that okay?
Or is there? Hopefully.
Well, we have an hour, so.
Yeah.
Would they call you or?
I haven't given them my number,
okay.
So I don't think that they're usually home during the daytime through the week. So.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, from 13.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, yeah. Lovely.
I'll take it from 14.
Yeah. And what they call them sons will
Sorry, it turns out I don't have this memorized.
Can you play bar 18 for me, please?
Yeah.
Or just the pick up to 18? One more time? One more time?
Sure. I'm just gonna take it from 17.
Sure. It's warm in here.
Yeah, sorry, I should have warned you. It's very hot.
Let's do 13 again to the end.
Sure. Sorry, I'm just gonna write in this fingering that hopefully will help you remember that. actually do, unless there's something specific you wanted to look at now, could we actually just run the whole thing one more time?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
So I feel like sort of working through like the cobwebs, because it's like there's lots of really, really good stuff going on. I think musically.
I get it. Just work through those cobwebs.
But I'm like, wait, how does this go again? Well, there's actually that spot that we just did, measure 18. It surprises me, even though I know that those are the correct notes. I'm always expecting it to go back to the previous part for some reason.
For whatever reason,
Yeah, not really sure why.
Okay. Yeah, let's go over the top. Oh. I'm not sure I'm ever singing that properly.
We'll never know.
Yeah.
Do you know what you're singing? It sounds wonderful to me.
Yeah.
Are they notes that are in key?
I think they're like somehow somewhere in there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I won't know until I hear it back, actually.
Oh, okay. Did you want to try recording just the ending?
Sure. Yeah.
Because I think.
Do you want to record it and watch it back?
Sure.
Yeah.
No, let's try that.
Okay.
So if you're tuning in right now and it crashes, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
I don't.
Do I do it from here still?
Yeah, that should work. Okay. I don't think that it will crash.
Okay.
Famous last words.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it's.
Is it this one?
I think it's this one. No, it's not that one. Yeah, you were right. It was that one. And then you just hit record.
Okay. Record. Great.
Okay. Do we want to just do
from the top?
Yeah. We'll do the whole thing.
Yeah.
Sure.
Awesome. Let's see if we can play it back.
Over to the, I think there's a button called playback.
There is something called playback.
Here.
There we go.
And looks like we are out. Sorry, that's a video I just recorded to test to make sure that it was working.
Okay.
A few minutes before you got here. Okay.
Great.
Okay, do we want to just do...
From the top?
Yeah, we'll do the whole thing.
Yeah. Separate files, framed in green. I don't know their name. Really crimson spheres, spires. These flowers can't care whatever you call and what they call themselves. Will they Thoughts?
Nice overall. Yeah, I think I missed almost all of the entrances. I was a little bit late.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I find that all my pitches are very relative. They're not like exact core sounds.
Oh, okay.
They're all just kind of fluffy.
Okay.
I would like them to be so much more
So
clear.
like exactly on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think though that does have to do with doing a proper warm up and finding the proper body alignment and everything prior to singing.
Well, I think the other thing is that it's especially difficult because you're like playing with a guitar, and the guitar is never like exact
either. That's true.
in
Yeah.
tune. So like really everything
Yeah.
we do tuning wise is relative on the guitar. So
And I find it really hot in here.
yeah, it is.
I don't know. What is the temperature?
28 degrees.
Okay, that's
So,
why. I'm like, ooh, it's a
let's
little...
just imagine we're in Hawaii right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And not the Julian studio is just way too hot.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just enjoy the heat. Feel the sun on my face.
The nice relaxing waves. Do you want to work on Not Roses? That. Or did you want to?
Do you want to go to one of the other ones?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I would like. I mean, it's up to you if you would rather keep working on the first one. There's still like lots of things that we can work on for sure. Or we can move on and do all three of the English ones today, if you wanted to do that.
If we have 3 weeks now, before we before you leave, we could do one of these each week.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
So we can focus on the first one for now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I
sure.
hear though a little bit of the second one? Could you just play like the first page or something?
Of the second, the Spanish one?
Yeah, just to hear it.
Okay, let me...
Or which one do you know the best?
Well, the English ones, but having said that, if you want, I can have a look at it. Let's just see.
Are there 2, 4, or 6?
Right. So this is 2. I think is the one that I probably know the least.
Okay. Maybe.
Just because there's a few changes that when we met with Christine. I suggested a few things that would make it easier to play on the guitar, and she was like, "I like those.
Oh, okay.
Keep those."
So you're like, I need to write this.
I have to learn those other changes.
What about number 6 then, or number 4?
This one's number 4.
Definitely dreamlike. Dreamlike and gentle.
Yeah, it's very dreamlike and gentle for sure. So I was actually recording Catherine Donkin, who is Christine Donkin's sister, playing music by Christine.
Oh, my sister.
So I got to hear a little bit of Christine's music for piano, and it's incredibly dreamy. And Catherine was saying that there's a few of, actually a lot of Christine's music that's like very, like Satie influenced. I think something that's really, really fascinating about this is that it sounds like Christine. I really don't think it sounds like anybody else.
It's her.
But at the same time, it's like you can hear with Satie's music, and I think this is very similar. It's not necessarily like complicated, like rhythmically and like harmonically, but there's a lot of like emotional depth to it. Even though like it's not totally simple in any of like the musical senses either, but it's very much it's very beautiful.
I wonder, does she have works for voice and piano?
She probably does.
If she does, I want to. I'm going to her website.
Yeah.
Christine!
Yeah. One of the lovely pieces that she wrote. It's a pedagogical piece. It's called A Kitten's Agenda. Mm-hmm. And she dedicated it to her cat, Alistair.
Oh, it doesn't look like she has.
Oh, no? Okay.
No.
Well, I guess we need to commission Christine to write more.
Yeah, flute, voice, and piano.
Oh, flute, voice, and piano.
No, that's not voice. I think that's cello.
Oh, okay.
Piano, let's see, 4 hands, piano, 6 hands, 8 hands.
6 hands piano. I don't think I've ever seen a 6 hands piano piece.
3 pianos? Or 2 on one piano and 1 on the other?
3 on 1 piano?
Or 3 on 1. That would be fun.
Yeah. I think that would be difficult to write, probably. Because you have to figure out how to have potentially 30 fingers, 30 notes being played on a single piano at once simultaneously, potentially.
That would be the absolute most.
Yeah, that's, wow. Yeah, that would be intense, for sure.
You could stretch it to probably 40 at the same time. If people like certain chords
that's
with
true.
having the thumb on 2 notes, the cluster chords and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. The other thing is if you were to roll an entire chord with 3 people sitting at a piano, and like you could like hit the pedal after you started, and you could like continue adding extra notes on top of that.
Oh.
So
fun.
We've already come up with the idea for a way over the top 3 people playing a single piano. What's the most ridiculous thing we can do?
Yeah. So, fourth person in a piano.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow. That was really cool. Thank you for playing that.
You're welcome. Yeah. So I think the 6th one is also it's kind of similar, I would say, to the 4th one in that if you want, I can play you some
Sure,
of that.
yeah.
Sure.
Maybe you should put that pedal over there.
Well, the problem is if I have this, actually I can do it over here. Gotta get used to that I need to stand on my right foot. Yeah, during performance I shouldn't need to do that.
You'd never do that during performance.
Yeah.
It's only when we're talking, so
yeah.
it can overlap. It's a very specific.
This way it's harder to accidentally turn on and off reverb when you're trying to change pages.
Is it? Oh, yeah. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I think
it's one of those pieces that like so the fact that this ends the entire thing and it ends like up in the air is so interesting. It's really not at all what I'm ever expecting. It's maybe not the least expected area to end up, but it's definitely not what I was expecting. How I was expecting it to end. So, yeah.
I would like to continue listening to these and looking at these passively over the next couple of weeks before you leave, so that I can work on them when you're gone, and then when you come back, we could maybe start with the Spanish ones.
Yeah, that would be great.
That could be really cool. Because I need to learn Spanish. It's one of the languages that I have the least experience with.
Okay.
And people always tell me I sound like I'm Italian.
You sound like you're Italian when you sing Spanish?
Because I sing Italian all the time. And so if I look at Spanish like I look at Italian, and I shouldn't. Yeah.
Well, I think the languages are similar.
It's not the worst criticism, that's for sure.
Yeah, but it's the languages are very similar, but if anything, that means that the temptation is always to sing like Spanish, like Italian, or I guess probably also Italian like Spanish. I'm not sure.
You know any people who speak Spanish?
I know quite a few actually.
You do?
Yeah, well, guitarists. So many of us come from Latin-speaking countries. Not me. But
you don't come from a Latin-speaking country? See how easy it is to turn it off? Yeah. Okay, who would you recommend then? Who could we reach out to? Well, even to just read them slowly. That's all. Like if they could just send a voice message reading the poetry, that would work.
Yeah, there are a few people that I could talk to. There's a few people that I can ask. I'll ask my friend Christian. So he's Mexican, so I don't know if it would be different.
Spanish, the different type of Spanish?
Yeah, well, I think that they're all...
Well, it's like French, all the different dialects everywhere. So whichever,
Do I know anyone from Spain, though?
Have we talked about the texts? The texts are from Spain, or are they Mexican?
I feel like they're from Spain, but I can't exactly recall. I think they're from a region of Spain that was not the main national dialect. So even within Spanish from Spain is still not exactly this, apparently.
Yeah.
Because the poetry for these pieces are by Rosaria de Castro. And I remember, when I just really quickly looked up her name, she was actually attacked. Attacked may not be the right word.
By me having casual colloquial language.
Yes.
Isn't that it?
They said the government of Spain at the time was a little bit upset that she was writing her poetry not in the common national dialect, but in a commoner regional dialect. So
Rosaria de Castro.
Yeah. So hopefully
Christian?
Yeah. Hopefully there's nothing about it that is totally separate or totally different. But we'll see. I don't think Christian's a singer. He's a bass player and guitarist and drummer as well. So
okay.
If you know someone that speaks Spanish that is also a singer, they may have more advice. I'm not sure.
I know one girl that I can think of. She's currently doing she's in Las Vegas doing the X Factor. No, not X Factor. What was that TV series?
It's like Survivor?
No, it's like those people, do you have the... maybe it is X Factor. No, it's like they're talented people.
I think is that the X Factor?
No, there's another one. There's another one.
It's like one of those like what do they call them?
Like a talent show, and then
not like American Idol.
Like American Idol, but with all sorts of different.
But for all, okay.
And so she's doing ventriloquism and singing.
Is it America's Got Talent?
Oh, maybe it's America's Got Talent.
Yeah, maybe, okay.
Yeah, I think it started with an A. America's Got Talent. So she's in a Vegas show for that.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, I might be able to.
Oh, cool. So she's a ventriloquist.
Right. She's an opera singer.
An opera singer.
But she turned ventriloquist.
Also a ventriloquist.
An opera singer who's also a ventriloquist who does opera ventriloquism.
I was just gonna ask. I was like, so she can like have puppets that are like.
No puppets.
No puppets.
No puppets.
Oh, so
it's all just her. So it's like the radio, and so she's like, "Mom, yeah, I know, Mom, and she's saying this, okay, Mom, okay, Mom, I got." And then like she'll drink and talk at the same time, and then the music starts playing in the car, and she's just driving, and she's like, "Oh, wow. I can't believe I always like talking to me like this," and the music will come on from the radio, and then she'll just start singing. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
That sounds pretty amazing.
So I guess she did it as a joke at first with parties and friends and stuff, and then they were like, "You're really good at this. Like amazing. You need to do this." Yeah. So she won Spain's Got Talent, and now she was in the America's Got Talent too, and then they invited her to do the show there. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna ask if she would be able to like throw her voice from all the way from Las Vegas onto our stream. Be like, no, sing it like this.
Sing it like this.
Wow.
Yeah, we were classmates. Yeah.
Very cool.
She was a very nice person. So maybe I could ask her, but it's very hard because we're not great friends. You know, we're like old colleagues and stuff, and so it's like, can I ask you for this thing? I don't know. But if you don't ask, you never know.
It's true. And I think generally, like, people are happy to catch up with people that they haven't.
Yeah. Well, and I'd also be like, here, look at these great guitar, voice, contemporary Canadian works that I'm doing. Here are the PDFs, which is already a score for a singer who would want to work with the guitarist and stuff. And they're in Spanish. 3 of them are in Spanish. Would you do me a solid? And then as a singer, getting new repertoire too, like is always of interest. So I know that for me would be like, score. This looks like cool music.
Yeah. Did you want to run through maybe the third song together? Impasse?
Once?
Yeah,
Let's just do it once. Yeah.
Yeah, we could just do like a 1 through, and then maybe we...
to kind of cobwebs for next week?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
And then we can call it there?
And then we'll call it there, yeah. Sure. I think that sounds good. So now we're going to do a run through of, not that one, but Impasse. Cool. Should I record it or no?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay. Recording. And just, are we going to do...
Yeah, we'll do a reverb.
Nice. That I love you, that I love you softly as a cat's fur, quietly as a feather and simply as breath. Doki, Sambuki. Let's listen to it and then playback.
Great. Okay, do we want to just do...
From the top?
Yeah, we'll do this video.
Yeah.
Sure.
Or we're going to do...
Yeah, we'll do a reverb.
Nice. That I love you, that I love you softly as a cat's fur. Quietly as a feather and simply as doesn't prevent the claw from showing, the quill from breaking, nor the breath from burning. Cool.
Nice.
The last note, you have to change your hand position to do the extra thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so unfortunate.
Yeah, it's too bad.
There's absolutely no way to make.
I've been trying to think of a way in which like it would be possible to play, but I don't really think so. Like it's technically possible to do it with this string.
Excuse me.
But the issue is that then it's weird to get into it from the chord before.
It might be worth it to slow that down and find that position. So to do the bum, bum, bum. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. It's a thing that
That's it for Rehearsal Insiders for today. We're stopping the stream.
Okay.
How do I do that? From here?
Yeah, you can switch it over to
Connected?
the one that says end.
And bye, folks.
Bye.